Hello there, guys. So recently I had the experience of moving my son into his college dorm. Now this is his first time going off to college, and it seems to me like he went from kindergarten to college just like that. The time definitely flew by. So while all of that was a very emotional experience for me, it was also lots of fun getting him into his new space and acclimated into his new city. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. I just wanted to give you a tour inside of his dorm and share some of the ways that we executed it. So my aim here was not to make his room overly frou-frou, which he wouldn't let me do anyway. He actually sent me back with some of my decorations. But I did want to be sure that I filled his room with love and wisdom. So everywhere he looked, I wanted him to see and feel love. And I also wanted him to be able to receive encouragement or strength in some of those days where maybe you're not feeling being at school or things aren't going so well. So that was mainly my motivation, and I'll share all of that with you guys throughout this little dorm tour. You ready? All right, let's go. So guys, the car was completely packed out. There are actually 2 people sitting behind me right here. It was a beautiful day to travel as we made our way up to Garrett County, Maryland. It reminds me a lot of like going to grandma's house over the river and through the woods. There are mountains everywhere. There's water. There are resorts. It's really just a really beautiful place. And so their campus is surrounded by a lot of nature, and it reminds me of my home state of Arkansas, the natural state. So after about a 3.5-hour drive, we finally arrived to the very quaint Garrett College. Our first order of business was to get all of our things out of the car. And our next order of business was to visit the mailroom to pick up all those Amazon Prime packages I had delivered. Now, if I've never done anything smart in my life, this was the smartest thing ever. Saved a ton of room in the car. We approached the dorm and got our first personal look at the dormitory. Very blah, very bland, as expected. So once we got everything inside of the room, we wanted to go ahead and get all of our signs hung. Now these signs are just some favorite quotes that my son had from athletes as well as some Bible scriptures. I created them on my computer using canva.com. So using command strips, we hung those on the wall. And then we also used the floor as a place to create a template as to how we wanted to hang the remaining signs on the wall over the desk. Once that was done, we lined the drawers with contact paper and worked on the bed. Once our bed was complete, we just added some throw pillows along with a nice warm throw at the foot of the bed also. So we realized it was time for us to make a trip to Walmart to pick up some of the things we didn't know we needed, as well as to get some snacks for the room. So we picked up some shoe storage to go over the door. We got a lock for his closet, as well as some more command strips so that we could hang the full-length mirror on the back of the closet door. We also picked up snacks, and it's so great just to pick up snacks once you get there so you're not taking up valuable car space with bottles of water. One of the greatest accidents that happened was putting the drapes behind the bed. They were initially supposed to go behind the window, but it just didn't look right. So it ended up working out great and really softening the brick to put them behind the bed. Now we stored a lot of his reserve supplies in storage containers that slid right under his bed. Now I told you I want to fill this space with love and wisdom, and so you'll see great books there by people like Dr. Miles Monroe, who was an extremely wise man of God. We also put pictures of people that he loves, his family, his pastor. We put those on his board along with some great quotes, some sayings, some positive affirmations, just reminding him of who he is, along with the other things that are on the wall. You know, again, always wanting to keep him uplifted and encouraged in this space. That was just one of the main objectives of the entire room. I'm so grateful for my family coming with me. We were hot and sweaty, but we survived. And of course, I had to say goodbye to my son, whom I love. Thanks, guys, for watching. Be sure and subscribe. Bye.